How's she going, boys? Mike here, coming to you live from Grampy's workshop. Yeah, anyways, glad you joined me for this little video. Have you ever had a problem with the battery in your car, your tractor, your ATV going dead? Right? Yeah, you know the feeling. That usually always happens when it's cold out too, right? So, your battery's dead. You're out trying to start the tractor. Won't go. What do? Check the battery, of course. You measure it, the voltage is low. Put it on the charger. Next thing you know, you measure the voltage. Voltage says 12.4, 12.6. Hey, this battery's great. Put it in the tractor. Tractor starts up. Away you go. Do your job. You come back the next day. You go out. Try to start your tractor. Check the battery. Battery's dead. Wow. Is it a bad battery? Is it a bad charging system? Is there a leak, a short in your electrical system causing the battery to go dead? Who knows? What you want to be able to do is check your battery first. Eliminate the battery as the possible problem. How do you do that? You need a battery tester. So what I did was, I went out yesterday, because I've had this problem before, I went out yesterday to Canadian Tire in town, and Canadian Tire had sales on for NOCO battery load testers. 100 amp. So I bought one. So here today, we're going to take out my new NOCO 100 amp battery load tester, and I got a couple of batteries here in the shop. Just want to test them. I think the batteries might be good, but I'm not sure. They might be bad. So we're going to put them on the tester and we'll find out. So then, here we are. It's a NOCO 100 amp battery load tester. And here's the unit. Nice, not a bad looking unit. My first impressions, it's got a metal case. It's well built. It's quite a little bit of weight to it. So it's good that way. Just wait till I get you in here for a close-up. It has an analog gauge on it. Now, some people might say analog, I'd rather digital, but when it comes to testing equipment, like for testing batteries, I don't know whether how good that's coming in. For testing batteries or anything like that, I like to have the analog meter, because you can actually see the needle move in the analog meter, and then you can tell, or I feel you can tell better, if the system is, how it's reacting. So I like having the analog meter. So that's a plus for me. The other thing I look at, these are, like the leads are not super long, but you don't need long leads for a battery tester because you're going to take it to the battery. And they're significant, those alligator clamps. You know, they're pretty beefy. Now, this battery load tester is 100 amps, so it's got a significant load in it. And that's what you want. Also, when you look at the scale, the instructions for this, by the way, are on the back. There's not a lot to it. Clip it on, push the button, read the meter. But also on this meter, it shows that you can check your voltage charging system on a vehicle, or your starting motor, things like that. So, that's important too if you're having problems, issues with the vehicle starting. Is it the battery? Is it the starter? Is it the electrical system? If anybody's run into that problem, there's lots of different questions that come to mind. So, this unit here will help you, hopefully help you, find solutions to those questions. Now, this battery that I have on the table here used to be in our lawn tractor. I bought a new battery for the lawn tractor, and the lawn tractor starts up good now every time. So I'm suspecting that this battery was bad, but when I charge it, it reads good voltage. Okay? So this is going to be a good test, first try for my meter, my load tester. So I'll set that out there. You probably still can't see it, but anyways. So I'm going to clip these leads on here. Black on negative, red on positive. And right away we get a battery reading, or a voltage reading I mean. I'm going to get my spectacles on here. I'll read that. It says 12.2 volts. So you might think 12.2, gee, that battery's not bad. But really, it should be higher than that. It should be like, well, a minimum of 12.4, but probably closer to 13 would be a good battery voltage. So anyways, that's telling me that maybe this battery needs to be charged, but still don't know if the battery's good or not because I haven't really put it under a load. This switch down here switches the load on, and when you read on the package that the charger came in, it says you know, don't put the load on for more than 15 seconds. Just, you don't need it on for very long to see what the battery's doing. So here we go. We're just going to put it on for like maybe 10, not even 10 seconds, and see what it says. So I don't know if you can see the meter, but I'll tell you what it reads. It's reading its dropping is around 6.5 volts, and it says bad, and in fact it says replace the battery. So yeah, that ain't good. So 6 volts battery, it says it's bad. So I suspected that this battery might not be good. Now my tester here just indicated that it's bad. Okay, whoops, let me go. So I'm going to move that battery aside. It's bad. I have another battery here. This battery used to be in one of those booster packs. You know, you buy them at various hardware stores, automotive stores, and you use them for jump starting your vehicle. Well, this battery would just barely jump start the vehicle. So I'm thinking maybe it's not greatest battery either. So let's test this one. And when I clip the meter on, this is reading 12.6 volts. So that's telling me that the voltage is decent in this. A lot better than this other battery over here. So let's see what the load says on this one. And it drops to about 9.8 volts, and it says the battery is weak. So this battery better than this one. This one I think is destined for the junkyard. This one maybe just needs to be charged. So I'm going to put this one on the charger, and we're going to have a look at it later on and see what it does. Okay, so battery load testers. They're pretty neat to have in the shop because there's oftentimes you get questions. Is my battery good? Is my battery bad? Is it the electrical system, the charging system that's caused me grief? So I would recommend, if you don't have one, you know, pick one up and it'll save you a lot of anguish. Talk to you.